Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to OLC TV for some more Total War 3 Kingdoms, the 190 Rise of the Warlords start date with He Yi, and with the Make Them Unique mod enabled. So in the last episode, we successfully defended Runan against both Liu Biao and Yuan Shu. You may notice as well, Yuan Shu has changed to Lady Feng. The reason for this is, we executed him. And Liu Biao isn't particularly keen on us because we executed his youngest son and we executed Huang Zhong. Quite a lot of fun. Our armies are on the border. We need to take the Jade mine. I think it's time we push a little bit forward. We did get Gulmi Di, who joined us after the second battle, which is quite nice. I need to get my hands on more of these veteran types, I think. Just for a little bit more balance, but all is looking pretty good. We now have some people to do assignments as well. So, what might you do? Starting right for stimulate from commerce. Do I actually have anything that makes me commerce though? No, nothing at all. Do food and peasantry though. So in Jiangxia, you can do your food and peasantry in Jiangxia. I know it's not much, but it's better than nothing. Public order, possibly public order isn't a bad idea because we can't really afford any rebellions. Yeah, go. Work your magic there by executing anyone who stands in our way. I'm very, very happy with that. We still can't do anything here. We haven't got high enough ranked healed, I think it is. Is it? Not quite sure. But we will get the diplomatic options to make... Oh, we already have that. When is it? Enlightened. Yes, that's when we can make alliances and vassalization of them. We've got a way to go before we can be treated like a normal faction, but it doesn't matter. We are thumping people's faces in, and that's all that matters. Oh.
任凭熊熊烈火灼天，亦会有熄灭殆尽之时。气绝而火熄，余下的不过是碧波作响而已。贼臣已死，于禁之中，又有多少人蠢蠢欲动？
It's the 贼臣已死。We will cooperate with Liu Biao. In the cooperation, we will give 20% of everything. Go away.
无理。
That must be his new army. You've taken the land that I wanted to take. Jian has declared war on Huang Shao. Cao Cao has declared war on Zhang Chao. Dong Zhuo has been replaced by Dong Min. Lady Feng has been destroyed, so that's Yuan Shu gone. Jiang Yang has declared war on Kong Zhou. A remarkable writer laments. After Dong Zhuo's death at the hands of his adopted son Lu Bu, it was observed that the notable scholar Cai Yong mourned his passing. Upon hearing this, Wang Yun ordered troops to capture him for his execution. Cai Yong mourned the tyrant lie dead. It's clear that his loyalty lied with Dong Zhuo. Treason, exclaimed Wang Yun, madness in his eyes. That is based on... So immediately after Wang Yun took over control of the government following Dong Zhuo's death, there were like Cai Yong and a couple of other scholars were not particularly... They weren't necessarily allied with Dong Zhuo per se, though Dong Zhuo certainly had some allies within the court. But there are a few scholars that mourned the fact that it was yet more instability, and Cai Yong was the one who did it publicly, and Wang Yun wanted to kill him. A number of people stood up to Wang Yun and said, you should not kill him. You are essentially, by doing this, you are being a bad leader, you're alienating groups of people. And Wang Yun said, nah, I'm going to do it anyway, and he killed him. Wang Yun is remembered in romance as this hero for killing Dong Zhuo, but actually, if you look at the history, all he did was add to greater instability, because following Dong Zhuo, it was even worse. You had Li Jie and Guo Si. Well, actually, you had a brief period of Wang Yun, and then there were the assassinations of like Niu Fu and all of Dong Zhuo's family, and then Li Jie and Guo Si took over, and then you have the flight of the Emperor to Luoyang and the rise of the White Wave bandits and everything else. So Wang Yun's actions, by not being actually a good leader, by not forgiving the correct people, by not bringing people close to him, by actually alienating him, led to yet more trouble and strife that eventually led to the fall of the Han. The amazing thing about this period is there are many stages where you can look at it and say, do you know what, if he'd acted differently, you would have completely, not just like a little tweak to the outcome, you could have completely saved the dynasty for another generation, or another 2 generations, or another 3 generations, you never know. But there were opportunities to save the Han and to arrest the rot and deal with it. But apart from, really, until it gets to Cao Cao, where Cao Cao can instill a level of stability within the court, even though China is unstable. Until it gets to Cao Cao, and sort of not until after 200, after he's defeated Yuan Shao, he doesn't really have stability in the court. Because there's too many external pressures, he's not strong enough, actually, on a national scale to really exert his authority. But after he defeats Yuan Shao, he has a lot more power, internally and externally. And that's when you start to get stability in the court, which of course translates into Cao Pi taking over and becoming the Emperor of Wei. I'm not saying China was stable, because obviously China then suffered massive instability, even through the Jin and everyone else. I mean, for hundreds of years they had instability. It was like the 600s when finally they had a dynasty that could actually hold China in its entirety. But, as I was saying, like, Wang Yun was not the greatest hero. He did a lot of good things, he did a lot of bad things. One of the bad things he did was basically execute anyone who had worked or been in favour of or had seeming favour with Dong Zhuo, and also just purge the court of anyone who'd been his rival. This had been the common thing, and that was why the Han court was failing so badly. And Wang Yun was just another one of these people doing the exact same thing, rather than being a much more enlightened leader, like a Cao Cao in many ways, who would even forgive people who'd killed his son, if it could bring stability and bring in an ally. So yeah, this is quite good. I quite like this from the MTU mod, because this is not from, obviously this is not from CA, that's from the MTU mod that's brought that in. I quite like that. From each according to their ability, and so regain Noble Sword for He Yi. Fantastic! The unstoppable yellow turbans seize the very heart of China. The Han crumbles. More and more people accept us as the rightful ones to replace the outdated Han dynasty, my lord. We must continue to grow. It is essential that our message of hope spreads through China. Wow. We get 12 commanderies, and we get 2,500 for that. The yellow manor must be held by both weak and strong. The strong should protect the weak, but they can also be used to perform the most difficult roles in battle. Consider recruiting these paragons of virtues to your army. Due to maintain a total of 3 at the start of a new turn. Current total what? Arm of the Supreme Peace, and I'll get a pole mace. I'll get money. The rebellion threatens to tip the balance, rising strong against the Han. My lord, it is time to extend your domain further and continue the liberation of the common people from the unjust tyrants. An 8, and we get 12. Wow. Sin and sickness, the twin-headed snake for corruption. How many bloody challenges must be treated? As you know, sickness is caused by sin. We should build a place of compassion where the sick can confess their sins and be healed. Thus bring us all closer to heaven's favour. We need to build an apothecary. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yellow banners all along the horizon beckon a new dawn for China. The people rally to our cause, my lord. You have given them hope for a fair and peaceful future. Gather more of them into your armies, and soon China will be united on the sky. We to maintain 40 units. We currently have 23, and we'll get a reinforced gun, which is a big stick and a lot of experience. Oh, this whole episode is going to be me reading out challenges. I apologise for this. Yellow Turban's power grows more as commanderies fly the yellow flag. My lord, our cause is growing in reputation, but we still have a long way to go to regain the mandate of heaven and prove righteousness of our campaign on to the rest of China. You should expand your territory and demonstrate your justice in our own 5. Confiscate belongings is done. Wonderful. Okay, so we can confiscate belongings. We can improve irrigation network and all the rest. We don't need that. We do need campaign movement range. We're going to get that straight away. Right. We have a noble sword, we have a clay axe. Can anyone use that sword? Yes, you can have a shiny sword. The clay axe is what? That's authority. Well, nah. Is the answer to that? You, though, can now have this. There. There we go. Everybody feeling happy now. So, you have Lady Tsai, you have Gong Yanning, and you have Shao Shun. This jade mine should have, yes, cock all about it. Go! Close victory with them. Do you know what? I know that's a close victory, and I know that sounds wonderful, but throw everyone up. We'll deal with it another way. Hello, can I have Command, please? Yes, here we are. In we go. Let's smash these people. I know their armies are weak, but let's clear them out. And then we've got 2 armies up here. We've got Liu Chong to our north. I have no idea if I'm at war with him or not. If I am, so be it. I'll go take the whole of Nanyang. With difficulty, his army is going to be brutally hard to beat. Because his units, those Royal General Guard and the Chen Peacekeepers are incredible. And Lord Jun is no slouch either. Right. We're set up here. We have no archers. Wonderful. Yes, our reinforcements have arrived. Hopefully they bring people of quality that have the ability to not die whilst running at sustained arrow fire. Because that's going to be their job. Right, we have a lot of spears in our way. They don't have a huge amount of archers, but they do have the towers. They've got 1 unit of archers there. Is that it? Yes, that is it. They do have these bastards of Jing who are irritating. Okay. Yellow Sky Heralds. Hello, guys. You are going to come up here, if you don't mind. Go shift. Militia of Virtue. Charge. You're unbreakable, and you're not very good. So, enjoy the suicide mission. You guys are going to follow, and you are going to follow over here. 1, 2 are going to follow in the background. Cav can wait over here. You, and you over here. You charge over here. Yeah, good. Our men can be as spotted as they want to be. Come on, lads. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Yellow Sky Heralds are taking a beating. I'm hoping that archers are going to go for these guys before they go for my Yellow Sky Heralds. My Yellow Sky Heralds are actually talented? No, they're not. That's a shame. Still, they're unbreakable, so it's not the end of the world. You guys rush here. You and you rush in here. With that done, in you pop. Smashy, smashy, smashy. In we go. These guys, just because they're unbreakable, we've got all of our boys up here to help. Knowledge, do this. You can smash and smash. We'll see if we can pound a hole through here. This is more just to suck in troops. And then over here, unfortunately, these guys are taking a minute to get there. So, it is what it is. Shift up. Cav, are you ready? Because that fight ain't going to take so long to punch through. We're already making massive gains. 3, 2, 1. And then you're just going to tick down your thing, aren't you? Boom. Come on. In we charge. Come on, can you go hit? You, gun boy, can keep doing that, but you hit here. You lads, see if one of you can go for her. And one of you can just dig in here. You keep smacking Lady Tai. That is, of course, Liu Biao's wife. Right. On this front, you and you. Suicide. Go on, and you as well. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. It'll be a giggle. Come on, punch your way through now. Everybody, punch your way through. Just need those infantry of Jing out of the way. Smashy, smashy. No, we're going to be weeks before we can get to all those. Still, we're killing really rather nicely here. Really rather nicely. Their axes are not going to be able to hold. Their sabers are not going to be able to do it. On this side, however, it's a bit of a different story. Our militia of virtue are being military and virtue-y, which is the important thing. Archers, yeah. Good men. Archers, actually, I kind of want you over here. You might suffer a little bit for it, but don't worry, I'll only laugh a little. You guys will be able to punch through. Now, charge. Charge. Everybody go. They're Jing troops. There's so few of them. Oh, there's 45 still, but that's not enough. Right, you pile on Shaoshun. Go on, ride right through here. Right through. On this front, we're gonna thump our way as well. That infantry of Jing isn't gonna hold. You and you're all very, very heavy, and come in here. It's not going to be an ideal charge. Not going to be ideal at all. Where have you reformed? Good. Get back in there. Stop stalling. Damn it, bloody infantry of Jing. Go back there and start hitting stuff. You hit him. You definitely hit him. How are we doing? Have we broken through here yet? Not quite. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Very much yes. We've broken through here. You guys, that's not going to be an ideal maneuver. Wait. Charge. Wait. You guys are welcome to play though. In you come. Yi, what you got? You got one of these again? Do your thing. See if we can smash our way through. You guys have been stalled completely by this group. Come on. Do your stuff. Let's break them. Come on. Back this way. Charge. Go. Go. You're off your horse. That's not ideal. These arrows are piling in here onto their archers. That works quite nicely. Bloody infantry of Jing, they just don't break. It's so frustrating fighting them. They are such hardcore spearmen. I mean, spearmen are bloody hard enough at the best of times. Come on, cavalry. Let's go now. Let's go. Reform up here. You get your ass down here. These boys have won round this side, so off we charge. Go. Everybody charge. Why are you standing there like a lemon? I said get in there. Come on. Kill. Lots of death. Good. In you come. Smashy. Right. I want you guys up here. The other Jads, I want you up here. Everyone else can pile into this front here. Yep, in you go. You, over here, in you go. Archers form here, just in case anyone runs away. You guys have got that space. We've smashed them here now. We've actually smashed them. Go, rear charge. You and you as well. Rear charge. You, Chase, don't give up. I believe in you. Actually, no, you don't have a horse. Don't chase. I don't believe in you. Go over there. Smash! Not really a smash, because I saw you at the last minute, but, you know, good effort. You get her. You thump through here. You form up on this flank here, if you don't mind. You boys pile in the rear. Hit. Go hit. And don't stop. He doesn't have that much about him. He doesn't have that much about him. Charge. Right, speed up. Per Yi as well. Let's see if we can bring him down. Actually, we might not need to. We should be able to catch them anyway. But he's the only one who hasn't broken. He's not unbreakable. There we go. Done. Yeah. Bloody, but it's fine. We had no fire arrows or anything else. You now have a jade mine and a dead going occupy a wounded. Got a lot of money coming in. We've got a military axe as well. Can you use no? No, and the maracas are better anyway. Fair enough. Yeah, we can pop that up. Just boost our economy just a touch. I think we can get some yellow turban spearmen now. They might be useful. Stay put. Everything looks pretty nice. Jiangxia, yeah, this is going to give me money and food, so we're going to drop that as well. Okay. Not bad. This leaves Xiangyang open. He's got another army that's just shown up in Xiangyang. We don't have any siege weaponry at all. A siege is not in my favour. But we could just mob him. Gongdu. Ooh. Ooh. Does this mean I can hire him? Han Sui has declared war on Dongmin. Act of worship. The Taiping Jing teaches us the world is in perpetual chaos. Balance can only be found in cultivating our inner Tao. Under the gaze of heaven, incense is burned, sermons sung, and music played. These around are filled with vigor and belief in the cause, and look to you. Those around are filled with vigor and belief in the cause, and look to you to lead them in worship. Bless our generals, inspiring presence. Money, harvest, beloved Lord. Cash me up. Character developments. Gongdu! Yes! It is true! It is true! Gongdu has appeared! Magnificent. Gongdu is my favourite yellow turban. He is the least yellow turban of all the yellow turbans. Oh shit. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Yeah, Gongdu is the least yellow turban of all the yellow turbans. He was a proper bandit, and he was a straight up ally of Liu Bei's for a chunk of time. He showed up in Runan here during the Guandu campaign. Liu Bei worked with him to try and lead an attack up towards Shu, which is sort of around here, Tatar's capital, and it failed disastrously, and I cannot remember if it was Cao who put it down, or if it was Manchong or one of those generals, but it was one of the rearguard generals, and they just flattened it. It did not survive. Yeah. Still, glad to see him come around. So we're going to shift here. Ooh, there's yellow turb. Why am I at war with these guys? Surely we should be allies. Come on, you arsehat. Disappointed in you. Recruit. How much would it cost me? It'll cost. Oh dear God, you're expensive. But you actually have soldiers. You have people that we might, you know, look at and be proud of. Well, that's nice. Give me one of those as well. Right. Okay. Next turn. If I was to time out, I'd just be all up in Jiangxia right now. Oh, he's in trouble. I'm in trouble. Everyone's declaring war on me. So Liu Chong probably has Chen. And he's moved across the north. Fall of the Tyrant's Empire. 2 former generals of Dongzhuo's faction, Guosi and Li Jue, have rebelled in the capital, sowing further chaos within the Tyrant's faction. So they would approach the gates of Chang'an and demand vengeance for. Well, actually, they wanted to surrender and not have Wang Yun execute them, and Wang Yun refused. That created a massive chaos within the capital, and so it gave Li Jue and Guosi no choice but to attack. So they had to attack Chang'an, and Liu Bu and Xu Rong were sent out, and Hu Zhen were sent out different manners to attack them. Hu Zhen was of course a former general of Dongzhuo, as was Xu Rong. Xu Rong and Hu Zhen went out to meet them in battle, but Hu Zhen switched sides. And Xu Rong, who was a very talented general in his own right, he beat Sun Jian, Cao Cao, Wang Huang all by himself in 3 separate ambushes. He was very, very talented. He was completely destroyed and he was killed. Then Hu Zhen, Guosi and Li Jue advanced on Chang'an. Liu Bu read out and challenged Guosi to single combat. That's one of the only 2 historical instances of a duel happening that we know of during this period. There could well have been other duels, but the only 2 that are actually recorded is Liu Bu challenging Guosi and is it Taisha Ci and Sun Ce, I think, are the only 2 that are actually recorded. All the other cases of duels come from folk tales or from romance just straight up made up. Dueling wasn't really done during this period. Dueling came a bit later on, like this sort of ritual dueling where they would fight for days and all the rest. What they tended to do here was a little bit more like hit squads, and the generals would seek each other out and try and kill them, because if you could kill their general, then the army would collapse. Anyway, enough of the history lesson. Attrition He. Okay. Glance up here. What we got? What we dealing with? What we dealing with? We're not dealing with much, boys. We are not dealing with much at all. Shift over here. Why must we have this shortage? In camp, you don't have the stance to do so, but you can stand there anyway. Magnificent. This jade mine will be upgraded very, very soon. It has a force just in case Liu Biao gets any ideas. We're in a good position actually where we could smack Liu Chong and take out Nanyang. That could be something, because he's never going to peace with me. Cao Cao, I don't know where you are, but it'll be good if you didn't attack me straight up. However, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for another episode. I hope you have enjoyed this. I am really loving this. It's just war on all fronts, and it's fun. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.